Nobody cares about an update notice. This is the only reason why we're here. We'll watch this. Talk about this. All this. That stuff too. This is the same stuff you've been seeing, which means a lore video is coming out. You guys know the drill. It's the same drill we've been going through since '82. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash and we are here, and I know I've seen her in the thing data mine leaked, the leak of the mines. The mines are being raided by internet geeks with hack codes and stuff like that. This character's already been out. Cash, where have you been? I do not look at data mine shit. I don't do it. I look at what they're gonna release into the game and comment on what's actually coming to the game, because I really would rather not end up being super depressed when this character comes out like 6 months later because they data mined something that was actually planned for next year or some dumb stuff. That's why I don't do that. Before we even get into the character, I just want to show you guys a little sneak peek. There it is, guys. Finally got the Pokemon going. Well, not Pokemon Go, but this is Pokemon Sword and Shield. Finally got my capture card and all that other good stuff, so we're gonna have some Pokemon content coming up pretty soon. If you guys happen to play Pokemon as well, I don't know if anyone is part of that life, let me know what you guys would like to see if you are a Pokemon fan. Like, you want character, well, not character guys, specific Pokemon guys, you want battles are gonna come regardless, right? I'm very competitive, but now you guys can actually see that, because I never shown really arena stuff that much. I shown a little bit of guild, little arena, but this game I'm very competitive in, so you guys should look forward to that. Took me a while to get everything, but I'm ready to go. Anyway, back to Epic 7. Alright, so here we go. We got a brand new Soul Weaver, Ice Soul Weaver. So, you know, if memory serves us well, she has to be the most annoying piece of shit that you've ever seen, because, you know, you're walking in the footsteps, and not just any Soul Weaver, the Ice Soul Weavers. You gotta look at it's Deanne, Angelica, and Montmorency. Aether is annoying on the level that people never wanted him in the beginning of the game, so he's right up there. But the Ice Soul Weaver is a specific class that you cannot mess up with. Has to be annoying as hell. Let's see if they kept up the tradition and kept her annoying. So first we're gonna watch the video, of course. You guys know how this goes. Full screen unavailable? Don't fuck with me. Full screen is always available, damn it.
From a young age, her parents taught her the doctrine of the stars.
Is it always the same guy that does these?
Despite
I think
her youth, she now
he's kept his job throughout this.
With her unwavering devotion and strong connection to the spirits.
Oh, she with Lulika? Is that what they're saying? I'm not paying attention.
Eternally shining comet.
Starting with the S3.
Grants invincibility and increased effect resistance to all allies after attacking all enemies.
Oh, she attacks them first. Why?
Guardian's authority. A passive skill
we got a passive.
Increases the damage received from attacks that target all enemies.
AoE.
While also healing all allies after they attack through an additional skill.
Okay.
Starlight's Will. A basic skill that dispels a debuff each from 2 allies after attacking.
Okay. She's sounds like a piece of shit.
ELENA is an Ice Elemental Soul Weaver who decreases the damage suffered by allies in addition to granting them invincibility and increasing their effect resistance.
Okay.
Thanks to the continuous effect of Guardian's authority, ELENA can reduce damage suffered from attacks that target all enemies simply by being on the battlefield.
Oh no.
The activation of Consecrated Ground allows any damage that was received to be healed immediately. Due to the fact that Consecrated Ground does not attack enemies, it can also activate the effect of Magara's Tome.
Oh, why did they tell us that?
Eternally Shining Comet will increase the effect resistance of allies by 50%. Unlike immunity, increased effect resistance greatly improves allies' chances of resisting not only enemy debuffs, but also attempts to dispel buffs. Starlight's Will dispels 1 debuff each from 2 allies, or all debuffs from all allies when soul burned.
Okay. Well, that was a lot. He told us a lot of stuff that, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of content creators are going to be mad that they didn't. I wanted to show everybody that. I wanted to be the first. So she's pretty loaded. A couple of things that I saw there is that her S2 will trigger the tome, which is actually kind of crazy. That, you know, you have a skill. We'll see. We got to look at the cooldown of all this stuff. Let's go down and look at, you know, everything else. So we get the S1, attacks with the power of the stars, dispelling 1 debuff each from 2 allies. I'm assuming they're not dumb. And when I say by they're not dumb, I'm assuming that it will target a character that has a debuff on it. I know in some games it would be like, oh, the 2 allies that were targeted for the spell, one had a debuff, the other one didn't, so it didn't take the debuff of the other one. So I'm assuming if 2 characters have debuffs, it will take it off those 2 allies. You know, I'm hoping that's how it works, because if it didn't work like that, it'd be stupid. But it would also make sense why they have the soul burn, to make sure that you take it off everyone, or in the essence that you want to do a full cleanse on all of your characters instead of just 1 debuff. And that would make it interesting to have it on counter. You know, you get hit, you counter, it will dispel a debuff as well. You know, you have the opportunity for that, so that seems pretty cool. I like that aspect of it. Next up is going to be the S2. Decrease the damage taken received from attacks that target all enemies by 10%, and as you can see, we have some math we have to do down there. And activate consecrated ground. When its effect is granted more than once, only the strongest effect is applied. They're probably saying like if there's any other damage reduction type of artifacts, passives, it will apply the stronger one for that character, I'm assuming, but still her thing will activate anyway. Consecrated ground can be activated once every 2 turns, and this is why they super wanted to let you know that the tomb works for it as well, because you want to cycle with the combat readiness as well. Consecrated ground recovers the health of all allies. Amount recovered increases proportional to the caster's max HP, which is awesome. If you guys don't know how awesome caster's max HP is literally because your other allies can still be squishy as all types of hell, and it will be perfectly fine because they'll get a fat heal. What's also crazy about this is that the damage received goes up, and then we can see here where obviously this is where the Mulligore is going to go. So we got, it starts up at 10, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. So you can go up to 15%. I don't know how much that was to like old ML Carmen. I don't know. Well, not Carmen. It was Armin, but Crimson Armin. But I don't know how much that is in comparison to her. But it allows you to run like a slightly more squishier team. This is a character with these 2 informations is that a character that would be pretty good on defense. I mean, yes, you can look at someone's someone's defense and be like, oh, it's attack oriented. They're trying to cleave me, and I can bring this character in. But it seems like it's a character that's more on defense, and a character. And I know everyone's been saying it, but it's like an RTA character. Really good for counter pick. You would pick this character, you see them trying to cleave you, and then you bring in this character like, I dare you to try to cleave me. You would last pick the character, or second to last pick the character, and then, you know, they're pretty much screwed. Because their whole team is selected, and it's like, and ELENA. Next up is the S3. Attacks on enemies with a meteor shower, granting invincibility for 1. Why did I even read the top part? So it's pretty much, that's kind of messed up. It's Crimson Armin's thing. She's almost like a Nat 5 version of Crimson Armin, just done a little bit differently. Obviously, people are gonna want to summon for this, especially if you're into the actual PvP meta of the game. I think that's gonna be really, really important for you. Then next up is gonna be her artifact, which you know that is. So it's a Soul Weaver artifact. Funny enough that they even gave her one, because it does sound like the tome is going to be better. We'll go into that later. You know, we'll do all that later. But her artifact's not that bad. It's a good artifact, I think, in general. When she gets attacked, oh no, sorry, when an ally is attacked, there is a 60% chance, 30% chance, because we're not farming this, to dispel a debuff from an ally when attacked. So it is when she gets attacked, sorry. So when she gets attacked, an ally has a debuff somewhere in the worlds, ally has a debuff, it gets cleansed, which is really good. This is like this is really to counter like cleave setups, especially in AoE defense break. It would be funny you had this and you really wanted to be a jerk and then have counter to take even more debuffs, and then it's pretty screwed. I think this artifact is good, but the Soul Weaver artifact chain is very hard. It has to be, this is a specific artifact for countering cleaves, guild war defense stuff. You bait people, they don't know that your Soul Weaver has this, and they're trying to do some type of debuff comp or something that revolves around debuffs, and they get slightly screwed. Because sometimes it's like, oh, I need a defense break to land on Ruel. I'm gonna take her immunity off, I'm gonna hit her with a defense break, and then boom, Stella's Harpa. And it's like, boom, you didn't even get that. Because it's like the reverse of Wondrous Potion. Wondrous Potion works when the turn pops up. This works as soon as the debuff kind of comes on. So I hope you guys understand that. Anyway, nothing else here to really talk about. I just wanted a side story. You guys know, we'll go into her story and talk about Oh, she's from Akid. What the? Oh, she's just, okay, whatever. That's gonna be it for me. This video won't be too long. Again, hope you guys looking forward to ELENA guide. I said I was gonna do a guide in the next video, but then this dropped, so I'll just do a guide on her. I think that should be easy. And of course, like I said, the Pokemon stuff. I'm gonna start doing Pokemon videos. I'm letting you guys know. I'm gonna do a nice Chronicles video. I'm gonna let them know. So it's not like a big surprise when you start seeing Pokemon content come up on the channel. I think that's the best way to do it. You know, reveal video. Not really, because she's been revealed like 8 years ago. But what's not been revealed 8 years ago, but ever since the dawn of time, is that every day at the Kashino is your lucky day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.